I keep the lights low, not to hide from the world, but to hear my own breath. If I can breathe, I can stay. I keep the lights low in my room, so my thoughts don't bloom too soon, so the walls don't start to move, so the past don't press me too. Daytime noise keeps me upright, but night shows me the truth of my fight. When the glow fades off my face, I finally feel the weight. I learned to live between alarms, between anxiety and calm, between I'm fine and I'm not, between giving up and staying soft. I hold my chest, count to 4, tell my heart we've been here before. I don't need miracles tonight, just a steady pulse, a little light. I used to chase loud happiness, big wins, loud rooms, emptiness. Now I chase a quiet mind, minutes where my thoughts align. I don't need to feel amazing, I just need to shake and fading. If I can slow this spiral down, I'll be okay for now. If the world feels too bright, I dim it just to survive the night.
I keep the lights low, so I can breathe while my night glows. Don't let it eat me, heart still racing, but I stay slow. I keep the lights low, I keep the lights low.
I've been strong for everybody else, ignored the cost to my mental health. I learned to push through every wall, till pushing felt like a free fall. They call it discipline, call it grind. They don't see the toll on my mind. I smiled through things I couldn't name. Now the body remembers the pain. I stopped explaining how it feels, got tired of proving what's real. People listen till it gets too deep, then ask why I can't just sleep. So I sit with it, breathe it out, let the wave come, let it pass through now. I'm not broken, I'm overwhelmed, trying to reclaim what the stress expelled. I don't want to disappear, I want the panic to clear. I don't want a perfect life, I want a night without a fight.
I keep the lights low, so I can breathe and slow my heart. Let the noise leave if I make it through this moment alone. I keep the lights low, and I hold on.
Yeah. There were nights I slept on the floor, back against the door, not hiding from the world outside, just trying to feel safe inside. I replayed scenes I didn't choose, words that stuck, labels that bruised. I carry blame I never earned, lessons burned but still unlearned. Yeah. I watched time move without me while I fixed what nobody could see. They said you're falling behind, I said I'm saving my mind. I took the long way around the block, learned how to pause, learned how to stop. I traded speed for being home, traded noise for a quiet soul. I learned my triggers, learned my signs, the tight jaw, the shallow spine, the way my breath forgets the road, the way my chest carries old codes. I don't shame myself for fear, I greet it, tell it you're not in charge here. If it stays, I stay too. We breathe together till it moves. If calm is all I feel today, then calm is enough, okay? If staying is the only win, then staying counts, let it in. I keep the lights low to hear the truth, not the lies that my worries use. I hear the part of me that's tired, not lazy, just over fire. I hear the part that wants rest, not escape, not nothingness. Just space to land, space to be, space to feel like myself again. Slowly, I forgive myself for canceling plans, for choosing bed over being a man, for saying no without a reason, for needing help this season. I don't know productivity, my soul. I don't know pain and control. I owe myself a gentler pace, a softer voice, a safer place. Yelling isn't bright lights and cheers, it's dim rooms and honest tears.
I keep the lights low, so I can breathe out the wave till it releases me. Hands still shaking, heart still slow. I don't go. I keep the lights low, choose to stay. One calm breath at the end of the day.
so heavy. One day my nerves won't feel unsteady. I don't rush that future in. I honor where I've been. I stack small wins like breathing deep, like drinking water, getting sleep, like telling the truth in my own head, like getting up after I dread. I learned that courage can be quiet, it doesn't shout, it doesn't riot, sits with fear, it doesn't flee, it says you're safe enough with me. I learned that hope doesn't glow. Sometimes hope is keeping lights low. Sometimes hope is staying present. Sometimes hope is being patient. If you're listening and this feels like you, if nights get loud and days feel through, know this room has space for you. Dim the lights slow to put you allowed to. You don't have to fix it tonight. You don't have to stay tonight. Just stay with me through the soul. That's enough to keep moving on. Yeah.
Every night, when the world goes quiet, that's when my mind gets loud. So I talk to myself, because nobody else is there. I talk to myself at night, when the lights don't feel right, when the room feels too small, and my thoughts hit the wall. I replay conversations that already died, things I should have said, things I tried to hide. I scroll through my phone like I'm looking for proof that somebody still cares about the truth. I hear my heart beat in the dark, feels like it's breaking apart. I breathe slow, still feel rushed, like my mind don't trust the hush. Everybody sleeps, dreams come alive. I'm wide awake, barely surviving. I don't fear the dark itself, I feel what I think when I'm by myself. I used to love the quiet, now silence feels violent. It reminds me of what I lost, of the price, of the cost. I sit on the edge of my bed, arguing with voices inside my head. One says stay, one says give in, one says you've already lost again.
I don't say this out loud, but nights are when I break down.
I talk to myself at night, try to convince my heart I'm alright. I fight my demons out of sight, just me and my thoughts every night.
I learned how to look okay, even when I'm not that way. I learned how to answer good, even when I'm misunderstood. I became the strong one in the room, so nobody noticed my wounds. I carried everyone else's pain, while mine kept growing in my veins. I don't remember when I stopped asking for help, maybe when I felt like a burden myself. People listen until it's too real, then suddenly they don't know how to feel. So I nod, say yeah I'm cool, then go home and break the rules. Cry quietly into my hands, trying to understand who I am. Sometimes I miss who I was before life hardened me to the core. Before trust felt dangerous, before love felt like a test. Now I overthink every tone, every pause in a message shit. I assume I'm the problem again, like I always been. I don't wanna disappear, I just want the pain to ease. I don't hate being alive, I hate living like this.
I talk to myself at night, when my chest feels tight. I tell myself, just breathe, even when I don't believe. I talk to myself at night, try to keep my soul inside.
I remember nights I sat in the car, engine off, staring at stars, not wishing to die, just wishing to pause from carrying weight without cause. I watched people move on so fast, while I stayed stuck in the past. They healed loud, I healed quiet. They moved forward, I stayed silent. I questioned if I'm built wrong, if my heart just too soft, too strong. Why small things hit me deep, why memories don't let me sleep. I've forgiven people who never apologized, still apologizing for things I survived. I shrink myself to keep peace, then wonder why I don't feel free. I talk to myself like a friend, because I don't know how else to mend. I say you made it this far, even when I feel support. I say tomorrow might be different, even when hope feels distant. I lie to myself sometimes, just to make it through the night.
If nobody's listening, I'll still speak. If nobody's holding me, I'll still breathe. If nobody nobody understands. I'll still stand if nobody stands.
Night taught me who I really am, not the version I show on demand. They stripped me down to the core, left me shaking on the floor, but they also taught me this: I survived moments I thought I wouldn't live. I faced thoughts that scared my soul, and still somehow stayed home. I don't need applause for my pain. I don't need anyone to explain. I just need one calm thought, one night where my mind don't rot. I don't want perfection or light, just less war when I close my eyes. Some battles don't leave scars on skin, they live in the way you think.
I talk to myself at night when the world feels out of sight. I hold my heart, hold it tight, trying to make it to daylight. I talk to myself at night, not because I'm weak, but because I'm still trying to survive.
Maybe one day nights won't hurt this bad. Maybe silence won't drive me mad. Maybe I'll rest without fear, without replaying every year. But until then, I'll keep going slow, one breath at a time, one step, you know. I don't need to win the fight, I just need to live through the night. I'm not healed, not fearless yet, still carrying weight, still feeling regret. But I'm learning how to stay, even when my mind begs me to run away. And if all I do is survive, then tonight, it's enough to be alive.
I talk to myself at night to remind no high of a light outside my day. This time, stay here, stay fighting.
I didn't quit. I just went quiet. I was still fighting, just without an audience. I didn't quit, I just went quiet. Stopped explaining every riot inside my head, behind my eyes. I learned to bleed without the cries. People thought I lost my spark. Truth is I was fighting in the dark. I stepped back just to stay alive, not to give up, just to survive. I used to speak when something hurt, now I sit with it till it burns. I learned that not every pain needs a crowd or a common chain. They say you change like it's bad, but growth looks different when you're sad. I stopped begging to be seen, started guarding what's in me.
Silence doesn't mean surrender. Sometimes it means I'm still here. I didn't quit, I went quiet, still breathing through the violence, still here, still trying. I didn't quit, I went quiet.
I got tired of proving my pain and reliving it just to explain. Tired of hearing you'll be fine from people who don't know my mind. So I learned to walk alone, learned to make my heart a home. I stopped asking for permission to heal on my own conditions. I lost friends when I stopped pretending, lost smiles when I stopped defending a version of me that wasn't real. A strength that cost me how I feel. I chose peace over being liked, chose sleep over late night fights. Some call that falling off the map, I call it finding my way back. I didn't disappear, I needed air. I didn't give up, I learned self-care. I didn't break, I bent and stayed. Paid my dues and nights I prayed.
I didn't quit, I went quiet.
Heart still beating,
Still defiant,
still here.
still trying. I didn't quit, I went quiet.
There were nights I sat in silence, not scrolling, not hiding, just violence in my thoughts, in my chest. Wondering if I passed the test. I replayed moments I wish I changed. Words that cut, looks that stayed. I carried shame I never earned. Lessons learned the hard way, burned. I watched life move fast online while I healed slow behind the lines. They posted wins, I fought myself. I battled storms and what he felt. I question if I'm doing life wrong. If taking breaks means I'm not strong, but strength ain't loud, strength ain't show. Sometimes strength is saying no. I learned how to sit with discomfort, how to choose growth over comfort, how to hear my inner voice instead of everyone else's noise. I stopped running from the ache, stopped numbing just to escape. I faced the mirror, faced the truth. I'm not weak, I'm wounded too.
If I'm quiet, it's not defeat. It's me learning how to breathe. If I step back, it's not the end. It's me becoming my own friend.
I don't need to win every day, I don't need bright skies all the way. Some days surviving is the goal, some days progress is being whole. I forgive myself for slowing down, for dropping weight, for losing crowns. I wasn't made to carry it all, I'm human, I'm allowed to fall. I stop apologizing for rest, for protecting my mental health. I stop shrinking to make room, stop living in constant doom. I'm rebuilding piece by piece, not chasing joy, just chasing peace. And peace don't scream, it softly stays, shows up in calm, ordinary days.
Feeling isn't loud, it's staying when running free.
I didn't quit, I went quiet, held my ground in the silence. Still here, still breathing, still choosing life for a reason. I didn't quit, I went quiet, found my strength in the quiet.
Maybe one day they'll understand why I had to take a stand, by stepping back, by closing doors, but choosing less to feel more. I wasn't chasing a spotlight, I was chasing a good night. A mind that rests, a heart that slows, a life that doesn't overflow. I learned the cost of being strong is carrying pain for too long. I learned the price of being okay is losing parts of you along the way. So now I move at my own pace, I honor scars, I honor grace. I don't rush healing for applause, I don't explain or what it calls. If you listen and feel the same, like silence is the only lane. Know this quiet doesn't erase the battles you fought, the strength you made. You don't know the world you're paying, you don't have to bleed to prove you changed. Sometimes the bravest thing you do is keep going, quietly too.
I didn't quit, I went quiet, staying alive in the silence. Still here, still trying, still choosing tomorrow's light. I didn't quit, I went quiet, and that saved my life.
If you went quiet, you didn't lose, you survived. And I count small, and that even knows.
I don't have a victory speech, no bright ending, just the truth. I stay when it would have been easier to leave. I stayed when the nights got heavier, when every breath felt unfamiliar, when silence pressed on my chest and sleep felt like a test. I stayed when my name felt small, when I stopped answering calls, when the mirror didn't recognize me, and the future felt blurry. I stayed through the doubt and the shame, through the days I felt stuck in the same, through the moments I questioned my worth, through the weight of just being on earth. I stayed when my thoughts got loud, when hope felt lost in a crowd. I stayed without applause, without knowing the cause. I stayed when I couldn't explain, when my heart felt soaked in the rain, when people said just be positive, like pain disappears if you ignore it. I stayed when my smile felt fake, when every step felt like a mistake. I stayed when quitting looked clean and staying felt unseen. I didn't stay because I was fearless, I stayed because I was still breathing. I stayed when it hurt like hell, stayed when I couldn't tell if tomorrow would be kind to me. But I stayed, still breathing. I stayed through the quiet seasons, where nobody asked for reasons, where progress moved so slow I couldn't tell if I'd grown. I stayed through self-blame nights, through replayed words and fights, through what if I was different, though maybe I'm the problem. I learned how to sit with pain, not numb it, not escape. I learned that healing isn't clean, it's messy, raw, unseen. I stopped chasing a happy ending, started chasing honest mornings, a calm mind, a softer pace, a little mercy, a little grace. I stayed when I felt replaceable, when love felt conditional, when trust felt like a gamble and my heart felt fragile. I stayed when I lost my voice, when silence was the only choice. I stayed when strength meant rest, not proving I'm the best. I didn't want to disappear, I just wanted the noise to clear. I didn't need a perfect life, I just needed a reason to survive. I stayed when it hurt like hell, stayed when I couldn't tell that light would find its way to me. But I stayed, still breathing. remember mornings I woke up tired, before the day even required anything from me at all. I felt like I already fell. I carried guilt I didn't earn, lessons I had to learn. I carried names, looks and tones that turned into internal stones. I watched others move ahead while I fixed what was in my head. They called it falling behind, I called it saving my mind. I learned comparison steals peace, so I stepped back to feel at least a little calm, a little ground, a place where my feet felt found. I stayed when growth meant losing friends, when chapters closed without amends, when distance felt like self-respect, not bitterness, not neglect. I stayed when I chose myself, when I put my mental health above being liked or praised, above running in the race. If staying is all I do today, then staying is enough, okay? If breathing is my only win, then let that be the strength within. I stayed through the nights I prayed, not for miracles, just okay, just a mind that